All right, just to start, welcome everyone. It's nice to be back in the gym for us for Summer League. We've put a couple of good days together. We had two optional workouts earlier this week. Just finished our second official practice, so the guys have been getting after it a little bit. But we've had two really good days. The effort's been there, intensity's been there, and that's something we're really appreciating going into Summer League. Everyone in the room knows our defense wasn't where we wanted it to be last season, so we've really put a point of emphasis on it in these first few workouts. But the guys have been good energy, and we're looking forward to starting on Monday.
With so many roster guys, I guess, on this team, what changes for you, if anything, like from maybe last year or something?
With last year's Summer League, like the biggest thing that changes is not everyone is going to play every night. Us as coaches will really have to work through the rotations. Like in a 40-minute game, like we have to remember that too. Summer League only a 40-minute game. Like we really have to be aware of our rotations and make sure we can get guys into the flow of the game and not just toss some guys in there for 2 minutes here and there. So there'll be nights where some guys don't play and give others opportunities and kind of go from there.
What do you mean that in a sense, like some of the non-team guys won't play some nights, or will we see nights where maybe Walker can't play? Is it?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see some nights where not all of our Jazz guys will play just because we have three in a row here, which is kind of unique, especially going into Las Vegas. We don't want to blow the guys out before we get to Vegas, so there will be some nights where some of the Jazz guys take nights off, and then we'll get some of the E10s two-ways into the games as well.
What are you seeing from the rookies that excites you?
The biggest thing from them is that they're wanting to work. The communication has been really good. The effort's been really good. So for us right now, like we're throwing so much stuff at them to start, but they're asking questions, playing hard, and competing right now is the biggest thing for us. Like we just want to see the effort level there, and they're giving it to us, so it's been fun.
What's this experience been like for you, I guess, just leading the Summer League team?
It's been a lot of fun. This is my first time as the head coach, so it's been a good opportunity. Looking forward to it, once the games start. The nice thing for me is during the season I don't get to spend as much time with our young guys, just because our player development guys do a ton of the on-court work with the young guys. So for me, this is a really good opportunity to further build my relationships with the young players before the season starts.
Does moving to the front of the bench change about your day-to-day NBA job, I guess?
Not much changes for me. I was doing, a lot of the same stuff last year that I'll be doing this year. Have more of a voice in practice. I'll run more things in practice this year, but my job has always been pretty opponent scouting focused, and then working on our defense and some of our offense, and then Lowry. So as far as players goes, I only work with Lowry, so I don't get to be around the young guys much. So that for me, that's the best thing about Summer League, and looking forward to it.
Speaking of those young guys, where have you seen development in just the last couple months from Keontae and Taylor especially?
You look at their bodies. We saw the photos of Lowry's body while he was here working out. Looks really good. Key looks the same. Taylor, Bryce, those guys have been putting in a ton of work. And then on the court, Keontae's been here a majority of the summer. He took some time off, which is great. We want all of our guys to get away for a little bit. But he's been here for a lot of the summer. So you see his growth just as far as how his body looks, the shape he's in. He's taken on a leadership role for this Summer League team. Him, Walker, Bryce, Taylor, they're the leaders of the Summer League team right now. So seeing that from Keontae has been great.
When you talking about being a head coach in the Summer League, how does that kind of help you progress your coaching career?
I think a lot of people try to skip steps, kind of. This was a great opportunity for me. I would have been happy to do Summer League as an assistant coach again, but it's great that I get the opportunity to be the head coach. For me, it's just kind of helping Will start to instill some things that we want to see moving forward. I would love to be a head coach one day if I get there, but if I don't, I love my role as an assistant and supporting Will and the players. So we'll see if it happens someday, but it'll be a fun opportunity for the next 3 weeks.
Is there any friendly competition, you could get more wins than Brad's did?
We haven't talked about it. That's a good idea, though. We should put some dinners on the line in Vegas, but no, we haven't talked about that. I was hoping, so one of my college teammates coaches for OKC, and he's coaching their Summer League team in Vegas. I was hoping he was doing it here so I could coach against him. It would have been a pretty small world thing of two William & Mary guys coaching against one another, but it'll be fun. It's just an opportunity for a lot of my friends that I kind of started with in the NBA to get opportunities to coach the summer league this year. So it'll be cool to watch them and see how everyone does.
With Walker, what are some of the things that are like have been points of emphasis for him for the offseason, and then what do you want to see in summer?
Yeah. So for him, offensively, we're going to try to play a lot of split games with the ball in his hands, similar to like how we would do for Kelly. So I want to see how he passes it. He's been doing a really, really good job with it. So we'll put him in some of those opportunities where he's the passer, decision maker. And then defensively, we want to keep pushing him. You know, he knows he's a very good defender, but I try to remind him, the staff tries to remind him that you can do even more. And, you know, you see clips all the time of when he's in the paint, you know, teams are kicking it out. So just really taking the focus and pride in not giving up layups for him defensively, fly around. And that's a big thing for all of our guys. Like, it's not going to be perfect. And I don't care if it's perfect, but as long as there's the second, third efforts to fly around, that's what we care about.
With Cody, his college rebound and block and skill numbers weren't awesome. How do you develop that as he grows up in the NBA?
For him, defensively, just teaching him, one, how we want to try to play. We're going to try some different things this summer. But the biggest thing with him is similar to Taylor, like those guys have the bodies where they should be the elite NBA defenders. So again, with him, as we introduce all these things and new concepts, again, it's not going to be perfect. But if he can fly around and scramble and make up for it with his length and his effort, you know, that's what we want to see. It's going to take time to, you know, be that elite defender, but you know, he's shown it in practice already that he has the body, has the mind, and wants to be a really good defender.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.